Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreath.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday, and it is finally here. The rain we've been waiting on all week. We're finally seeing some of those raindrops actually on the lens of the camera that is perched atop Jerry's Rogue Jets there in Gold Beach. And then we're also starting to see the clouds increase in some of our inland areas. And you can see why we have this storm system that is finally starting to make its way inland. We're seeing some very light showers in northern Josephine County, starting to get into northern Jackson County as well. But the bulk of the rain for the time being is there along the coast, but we're expecting that to migrate inland a little bit later in the day, not only in the form of rain, but also in the form of snow, as we have a winter weather advisory in place for the Siskiyous, for the Cascades above 5,000 feet. This runs until 11 p.m. tonight. New snow accumulations could be anywhere between 3 to 6 inches within that purple shaded area. And then within this tan shaded area, that's where we have a wind advisory in place for eastern Klamath. Going into Lake County, those wind gusts could be out of the southwest up to 45 miles per hour. So let's time out all this messiness throughout the rest of your Valentine's Day. By the time we get into the afternoon, I think this is a more widespread affair. We're seeing some showers popping up on the east side into the west side valleys, but the bulk of it's going to continue to be along the coast and along the Cascades. And we start to see some deeper shades of purple, some deeper shades of yellow and orange right around the time we get into the evening, and that suggests that maybe we could have a bit of an intense influx of moisture around that time. That's really going to be the peak of the activity. Things start to really dwindle as we head into the evening, then especially into the overnight hours, and it's looking like Tuesday is going to be a clear, blue, and beautiful day. So speaking of the rain, some of those rainfall totals, the biggest totals are going to be there along the coast and up in the Cascades. Pretty measly rainfall totals in the west side valleys in the basin and down into northern California. Now, of course, there's going to be a winter weather component to all this. You probably were already able to guess that, just given that I showed you the winter weather advisory in place. But things will start off around 6,000 feet. Snow levels will start off around 6,000 feet, that is, and they'll drop down to 2,500 feet overnight. So let's take a look at some of those potential snowfall totals. And we're not really going to see much in the way of accumulating snow down into Siskiyou County. Over on the east side, it'll just be anywhere between a trace to an inch. Nothing really impressive. All the quote-unquote impressive snowfall totals are going to be up in the Cascades. Crater Lake could see anywhere between 6 to 8 inches. Lake of the Woods could see a few inches as well. And Siskiyou Summit could see anywhere between 1 to 2 inches. So for your Valentine's Day, not necessarily widespread rain, but widespread showers. And compared to the weather we've had over the past month or so, this is definitely a welcome change of pace. Very breezy conditions in Siskiyou County along the coast, but the most blustery conditions will be reserved for the east side as we have that wind advisory in place. For tonight, things really start to wind down, and by the time we get to midnight, maybe we could have a shower or two left over, but I'm not expecting anything widespread. And we will have some slick conditions on the roadways tonight going into Tuesday morning, mainly up in the passes, but all that shouldn't really be a factor as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures will warm up throughout the rest of the week, and some good news on your Valentine's Day is that it does look like more rain is on the horizon. You can see that rain chance there for Sunday. We're keeping a very close eye on that, and it looks like Monday could potentially be messy as well. We'll still have a lot of time to work out those details as it is still about 7 days out. In Siskiyou County, of course, the rain and the snow is very welcome there today as we still have an extreme drought going on down there, but the worst drought conditions continue to be on the east side where an exceptional drought is still ongoing. And this isn't nearly the amount of rain we need to get out of that hole on the east side, but every little bit counts. And up in the mountains, we're also seeing a lack in terms of the snowpack we have up there. We're running a deficit by about 3 feet. So again, this isn't nearly the amount of snow we need, but any little bit will help. And then for the Rogue Valley, it looks like we're finally going to break that dry streak today. Looks like we'll have a lot of dry conditions and even some warmer conditions as we head into the weekend. But that next round of rain will arrive this weekend.
Well, it's nice to see some of that rain because we know we need it.
We definitely need it, and you know, I've kind of been losing my mind over here for the past 37 days, so yeah. A little bit of rain, a little bit of sanity too.
Absolutely. Thanks, Josh.
Of course.